Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns.
I can't believe we're reopening the war crimes. I thought this case was settled.
I'm still a little confused on the war crimes bit, but...
Did you not see the atrocities that DK committed in Jungle Beat?
Not just Jungle Beat, the entire series.
Not just the entire series, the entire frickin' Nintendo library, because he took his shit to the sky in Ace Combat, for God's sake.
Ooh.
Still confused.
How did he
Not
get...
questioning it.
How did he get military airplanes? That just...
Funky
somebody...
Kong's an arms contractor.
It's strange real. They had frickin' laser towers in 1995 in that world. Don't ask questions about it. Of course DK has fucking military-grade hardware in that series.
Well, in any case, very recently I've got the ability to record and stream 3DS games, and it just hit me earlier this week that we could actually go record the Special World 9 of DKCR 3D. So that's what we're here to do.
It's 6 months after the fact.
It's a shame there's no way to really upscale the 3DS games, but to manage.
I mean, if you could run it through, what's the 3DS emulator, like Citra or something?
Citra, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, to say the least.
I was gonna say this. Does Citra even, is it even functional yet?
It is. Not very, but it is. Anyway.
Not suitable for recording stuff like this.
Anyway, if you remember the bonus level from DKCR, that was just one level. Now, we go to the Cloud Gateway, and we're taken to an entirely new world. And for some reason, Cranky has a shop here too. Why not?
You know, capitalism knows no bounds.
I love how he's gone the frickin' up route and just put balloons on his house too, just so he can follow DK around the clouds.
Oh, you're right, I never noticed. Anyway, Albus, yes, this game keeps the blowing mechanic. No, you don't have to blow into the microphone. You just, it's tropical freeze controls, so you just, hold down and press the roll button or the pound button.
Alright, so I have never, like I said, I did not play DKCR 3D, so I have no idea what we're getting into here.
Well, DKCR 3D, I haven't played it either, but it's pretty much identical aside from this.
Yeah, so
Right, well,
really it's just a level.
The point is, we're doing this, though.
Yeah. I've only seen 9.1 just to make sure this worked. I grabbed a 100% save file off of, I think Reddit, probably? Because someone was sharing them. And the gimmick of this level is it's a bunch of platforms that move based on your weight. Move to the front, it moves forward. Move to the back, it moves backwards.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out, though, that it's like, this is the bit that's different about the game for, like, people who don't know about 3D.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of actual, like, mechanical or level differences. They just added a bunch of things, and there's also a new mode that adds an extra heart if you really need it. So you have a total of 3 hearts, and 6 if you have Diddy. I don't know if that affects the rocket barrels, though. I think it affects Cranky's shop, though?
I don't think it affects the rocket barrels. For some reason, that sounds right.
Which is unfortunate, because that still means rocket barrels are one-hit kills.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to look forward to, considering your performance last time around with them.
Don't remind me.
Also,
I mean, we do have 9.4. That was the entire point of that world.
Well, it could be a minecart level, which is not really any better.
Would only be marginally less irritating on that front.
Oh, I found a bonus game. Ooh. Oh, this one.
Say hooray!
I don't care.
Also, I'm a little disappointed they didn't put the 3DS like gyroscope to use with these weighted platforms too. Because like you would think like it's Nintendo, you would expect them to go full gimmick, especially on a DK game, but I guess not.
They probably just never even thought of it.
There's no way they didn't think of it.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like it was Nintendo first party doing this. It was
Yeah, this was I think Monster Games.
yeah, they outsourced it, so it's like
Yeah,
maybe
but-
they just didn't think of it at all.
Also, they didn't even get Retro back to work on this.
Well, yeah,
No.
they were doing Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, Retro was doing Trouble for You at the time.
It's like how Xenoblade 3D was done by Monster Studios while Monolith was doing X.
Yeah,
Like, I forget exactly when this came out in comparison to Tropical Freeze. But yeah.
and yeah, that does sound right because like my main experience with like the 3DS games has been Assault and Horizon Legacy, and yeah, like Access Games handled the heavy lifting on that as opposed to Project Aces themselves.
Oh, that's the end of the
I
level.
mean, they did a very good job. This is a very good port of like returns.
Oh yeah, like especially like for like a 3DS title, like yeah, this looks like almost Wii quality from what I've seen.
Yeah, 3DS title that actually like uses the 3D.
I mean, to be
Wow.
fair, this game does a DKCR 3D does run at 30 FPS instead of 60 like the Wii original.
Yeah, and then
Well,
the
I'm
loading.
saying, like the fact that it's running smoothly and it has the actual 3D support is quite impressive.
Monster is pretty good at converting Wii games to 3DS, it seems, because Xenoblade 3D was actually pretty solid for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, like most of the only real difference you're getting with these is generally the texture quality.
Anyway, it's time for the beach.
I don't know. I think especially for a platformer, frame rate is a pretty, like that's not nothing. Like half the frame rate is a pretty significant difference. But
I mean, I suppose to me it isn't. It's not something that's making much of a difference to me, but I suppose there are people that.
It depends, honestly. Like, I don't mind the 30 frames per second all that much.
Like, unless you put them directly side by side, like, I'm not going to be noticing a difference here. Like, in terms of how this plays, I'm not seeing a difference, like, now between this and the original.
And of course, yeah, you've also got to take into consideration the fact that we're watching this via stream, so like the frame rate is already taking a hit from our perspective, so...
Also, my software can only capture up to 40 frames per second, which might also affect things.
Well, if this is only running at 30...
I'm just saying, it might be a little stuttery.
No, it's really smooth, at least here on my end.
Yeah, like...
I mean, you're having problems with, like, the aliasing from blowing up the 3DS footage like that, but,
can't believe you just walked straight past that that puzzle piece and didn't get it.
I didn't have a barrel. I mean, there was one earlier, but I threw it.
That's
Oh.
your problem, then.
oh no, we're going to have to play this excellent level twice.
It just hit me that I've been playing this whole time with the OBS preview.
Good job.
Have you considered perhaps looking directly at your 3DS?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, this level, I mean, so far I haven't seen anything that's like... It's not that great. Like, I don't see anything that to me says like, yeah, this is our super secret endgame level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is just another beach level.
It's just
I mean,
kind
it's a pretty good beach level. It's just... Oh, I forgot, that's right, you can't swim in returns.
Yep.
You get so used to it after Tropical Freeze.
The meltdown begins.
I said we didn't even make it through 2 levels.
Nope. It's like, Christ, Argate, I thought flying was your greatest nemesis, but no, apparently it's water too.
Crow, you've seen me play this game. There's a lot of things you could call my nemesis.
Including basic functional platforming.
Exactly.
Not safe on land, sea, or air.
Or space.
Has DK gone to space yet? Like, for real? Like,
For
I know
a-
he went to...
For a level?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Like, I know he went to the fucking moon and then killed the Tikis with it, but...
Yeah, I don't think as far as an actual platforming level, he's ever gone to space.
yeah, Rare and Retro really dropped the ball there.
You've gotten very close with some of the rocket barrel levels, but... I mean, I suppose it depends on where you classify space.
And
Like, maybe technically he's gone far enough into the boundaries of the upper atmosphere to be...
and like there was like a couple of those like low gravity or zero gravity levels in like Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yeah, but they were in pipes. That's not really... That is, I would certainly not count that.
No. But I'm saying like the mechanic for space is there, but it's just the execution has been lacking so far.
Did Jet Race have a space level? I never played Jet Race.
There was a Donkey Kong Jet Race game?
Yeah, it was like Kirby's Air Ride, but with rocket barrels, and it was on the Wii.
What?
Oh, you mean Barrel Blast. I have no idea.
It's called Jet Race here in Europe.
Good old localization.
No, it's Nintendo Europe does change the names of things. Sometimes it's a little odd. Like Spirit Tracks here, all like the boss and town names are completely different here, and like a whole lot of the NPCs have different names. It's like,
Huh.
it's still the English language version. It's just like, what?
I mean, it's not the first time. I mean, if you go... I mean, hell, if you go a little bit further back, like, advanced, like, Days of Ruin has not only a completely different name, a completely different translation for the European version.
Really not?
Yeah, Days of Ruin is, like, it's a lot more serious and grimdark in the European version, from what I understand.
Huh.
I think they were even still doing the localization thing now, because, like, it's just minor, but I've seen differences between, like, Triforce Heroes localizations. Like, I think the American version had, like, the Doge meme somewhere?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Triforce Heroes isn't the game I ever picked up because, like, you know, I'd be playing it single player and...
Triforce Heroes would have been a really good pickup, except they region locked the servers, and that was like, oh, well,
Yeah,
so much for that.
Yeah, that kind of killed a little bit of my enthusiasm for it.
Yeah, well, it also came out before I joined this Discord, so...
Alright. Let's see
Like,
what...
none of the other folks I know besides you guys would have been interested in Triforce Heroes, so...
Like, I really wanted to try it. I mean, I enjoyed Link Between Worlds, and I was interested to see what else they could do with the engine, but it was like, oh, the only people I could play with are, like, FP and Novel. Great.
Oh, there's a couple more like Zelda nerds in this Discord, aren't there?
Now, maybe. I don't know. Certainly not then. It's a, if not then certainly not who we're going to get the game anywhere near launch.
I know Liquidy and Casnorp got it, so you would have had them too, but... It's still kind of limited, because, like, you could have also had, like, Faye or May get it too, and play with them if the servers weren't region locked.
alternatively, having seen Faye's performance at pretty much everything Zelda related, I'm kind of glad I didn't.
I didn't want to be the one to say it. I'm sorry, Faye.
The barrel's on the other side, Argate, you missed it. Well, that escalated.
Yeah, just a little bit. I get. Is this the spiky surprise?
I think it must be.
There's more level though, so
Maybe there will be another one.
I really like the design of the tikis. I think they did a really good job with the retro, like coming up with a new enemy for DK the way they did.
oh
Yeah,
They did
oh
They
shit.
did a really good job of that, and then also with the snowmads in Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, I really, really like the Snowmads, and I don't like the people. There's a lot of people who were shitting on it. It was like, no, we want the Kremlings back, and it was like the Snowmads are really, really good, and we don't need the Kremlings.
Yeah, I'm okay with snowmads. Though they were really fun.
Yeah, like the tikis to me like sort of remind me of like a sort of like mid to late 90s like you know, almost like sort of Disney afternoon style like quirky mini boss squad type characters. So it was a nice little bit of nostalgia just seeing these guys all together, especially at the end when like Tiki Tong comes out. So yeah, I really dig the design of the Tikis as enemies in Returns.
Shit.
Well,
Oh, God.
I guess we do in fact know what the spiky surprise is now.
You can't hear it, but it's playing that one song from the forest level where the wall of spiders is chasing you.
Nice.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, we did do 3 spike chases.
That's true. That just felt really short.
No, that seemed like a decent size
Yeah,
to me.
I was okay with that. That was a good level.
I wouldn't really have wanted a 4th. Like, you could argue maybe make each one a little bit longer, but like I wouldn't have wanted a 4th one in that level.
Maybe I'm just used to how long Tropical Freeze's levels are.
Oh boy, here we go. So what's
Yeah,
it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We'll
Are we on wheels or rockets?
Looks like neither right now.
This is bullshit. I want my money back.
We're on wheels.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Maybe we'll be on rockets later.
Again, I love how DK has gotten so full of himself, he doesn't even bother to ride in the minecart anymore. He just fucking surfs on it.
Well, that's
Well,
because
the minecarts are fully loaded.
Yeah,
You can't
you
yeah.
look at them.
But like
you look
this
at them, they're
fishing thing.
yeah. If
Oh.
you look at them, they're filled with crystals.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't make it any less, any less hubris, but
Also, we got fucking mole suicide bombers now, I see.
They're not even suicide bombing. They're just straight up bombing.
Oh, well. But the first time it happened, it looked like, because, like he threw, like, the bomb and then disappeared, so I'm going, like, wait, did he kill himself with it?
I have to say, those crystals are the first point where there's really been a majorly noticeable graphical downgrade from the Wii version. Like, aside from the resolution stuff and everything, like, the crystals are very, very, very noticeably lower quality. And that's the first thing in the game that really has been. And that's, congratulations to them for that.
Oh, here's a minecart. I was wondering where the next one was. Oop.
I'm gonna be real disappointed if we don't get some rockets before this is done.
Same.
Even the next one's a rocket level.
Too early.
Is there? I don't think to say because there's really, unless they do one for like, unless they do something like that for the factory, I don't know where else they would put one.
Yeah.
You can put a rocket barrel anywhere.
There's the volcano one that's coming up, isn't there?
Yeah, but when you think of volcano, you don't really think rocket barrel.
Well,
I do.
there was the rocket barrel in one of the volcano sections in either like Tropical Freeze or like Returns proper. I remember that.
Both
Yeah, no,
of them
there
have
were
one.
2 in Returns.
So yeah, it's entirely possible then. Maybe.
No, I associate the volcano levels more with Randy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Also, way to go, Argate.
Yeah,
Plow straight into those goal bats.
yeah, took that bat right to the fucking face.
Oh, this is really making me want to go back and play Return to Tropical Freeze again. This is not a bad thing, but at the same time, I'm playing through so many other things.
Oh no! Fuck.
We're gonna see it in a second here.
There's too many really good video games in the world, guys.
I agree. There should be less good video games.
Then I wouldn't have to feel so bad about not having time to play them all.
But where would that put me, a person who plays bad video games?
I don't know. Don't really care, to be honest.
I was gonna say, what's the combination of like heaven and hell? Would that just be like endless purgatory or something? Of like, you know, you're basically suffocated by your pleasures or whatever. I don't know.
It's Bubsy, but Bubsy is just slightly less shit.
Oh God.
I was gonna make a joke that it was just an endless stream of, I don't know, pick your favorite middling first-person shooter from the PS3 generation that nobody remembers anymore.
Also, it's basically Turning Point Fall of Liberty forever.
Sure.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Resistance 2.
Whoa, hello.
It's a good thing Blind Sally's not here. He would fight you.
What, should I have said Resistance 1 instead?
That's probably a better answer to that question, to be honest.
Well, I'd say probably Resistance 3, given like the LP he did of it, but
Look at you assuming that I actually watched him play Resistance 3.
I should do that.
I
play
don't.
Resistance 3 or watch the LP.
What's the LP?
I don't remember
No.
these switching platforms in the original.
I've got that many other things going on right now. I'm not making time to sit down and do Resistance 3. Are you kidding?
But Fargle, you love mediocre games. Why not play another one?
Because it's an FPS.
I say that stuff off to the left is totally for a puzzle piece. Do it. Do it! I can see you flirting with the idea.
Like, I'd much rather finish my 100% run of Battle Network 4.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because I love Battle Network!
Yeah, but why 4?
Yeah, but why the bad one?
Because I'm doing them first. I'm doing them in quality order. I'm
Yeah,
100%ing the
correct.
entire series and I'm doing it in quality order.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's almost as insane as doing Ace Combat in chronological order.
That's true. Who the fuck would do that?
I don't know, some crazy asshole.
Ah, too slow.
100%ing Battle Network 1 is a pain in the ass, by the way.
Rip Argate dead to timing.
Yeah, so you seem to be having some trouble there, Argate.
I got it. For now.
You say, do you? I'm not sure I believe you.
I don't know if I
going-
believe myself either.
Yeah. Are we going to see 75 lives by the end of this playthrough?
Whoa.
It's like, we were convinced you were gonna game over at like level 9 of like the original Donkey Kong Returns.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, but there was one of those videos we were like fucking sure that you were gonna die in.
It was the World 8 stuff.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't, in all honesty.
Oh. Nope. Come on.
Yeah, wow, that's some ass-clenching timing there.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad as it looked. Like, pretty much everything in DKCR and Tropical Freeze, as long as you keep moving and going fast, you will be fine.
It's basically there to give the illusion of tension, is what you're saying.
Yup. I say the originals did that a lot too, like DKC2 in particular. Like, it doesn't really matter how harrowing the level looks, as long as you keep going full speed, you will never be in any danger.
That's something I really appreciated about Returns and Tropical Freeze. Like, none of the secrets in it are bullshit, the way the original DKC games are.
I would argue the opposite, actually. Like, I mean, like I said, the originals were not good. Certainly, like, DKC 1s in particular were absolute horseshit. But, like, the puzzle pieces, especially in Tropical Freeze, that is some fucking horseshit.
Like, there's so many secrets in the original games where it's like, unless you know they're there, you're never going to find them. Like, there's like, getting the puzzle pieces and stuff in may be, like, bullshit hard, like, to actually, like, execute, like, pull off the challenge for them or whatever. But they're not hard, they're not bullshit to find.
I dispute that. I seriously dispute that. But I'm also the sort of person who wouldn't actively go out of their way to try and find every single one, so I don't know.